We all have triggers. A word, a tone, a silence, and suddenly you feel anger, shame, or fear rising inside you. Most people try to avoid or suppress these moments, but triggers are not your enemy. They are messengers. They show you where your deepest wounds are and where healing wants to happen. Think of them as mirrors. They don't create the pain. They reveal the pain that is already inside you. And if you learn to look at them with awareness, every trigger becomes a doorway into transformation. For example, when someone ignores you and you feel invisible, the deeper wound might be that you never felt seen or valued as a child. When you receive criticism and feel crushed by shame, the wound may be the belief that you are only worthy if you are perfect. When your partner withdraws in conflict and you panic, it can awaken old fears of abandonment. When you see injustice and feel rage, it may connect to times when you were silenced or to your soul's calling to stand for truth. When someone shows off success and you feel jealous, it may be because you've forgotten your own gifts. When you are told you are too sensitive, it may reopen the pain of not being accepted for who you truly are. When a family member dismisses your feelings, it may echo the times you felt unsupported and remind you to set new boundaries. All of these moments hurt, but the hurt is not random. It is your inner compass. It points to what is unhealed. If you only fight the trigger on the surface, you miss the message. But if you pause, breathe, and ask, what is this really showing me? Then the trigger becomes your teacher. This is not about blaming yourself. It is about reclaiming your power. Because every time you meet a trigger with awareness, you are no longer controlled by it. You begin to choose instead of react. You begin to heal instead of repeat old patterns. Remember, not every opinion deserves your energy. Not every fear is the truth. Not every battle is yours to fight. True power is not found in control or in fighting harder. True power is found in knowing what to ignore and in listening to what really matters. Your triggers are sacred invitations. They invite you to see the parts of yourself that long for love, compassion, and acceptance. When you meet them with kindness, you transform them. The anger softens, the shame dissolves, the fear loosens its grip. This is the spiritual path, to let life show you, through your triggers, where your soul is ready to grow. So next time you are triggered, don't just ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this showing me about myself, and how can I heal? Your attention is sacred. Don't waste it on what is small or toxic. Save it for what expands your soul. Love, truth, kindness, creation, presence. That is how you turn pain into wisdom. That is how you transform.